What's up guys, welcome to day number 8, 9, I'm not too sure honestly. But guys, it's Easter Sunday today and I'm going to be building my engine. So hopefully I'm going to be able to complete it fully. Let me just zoom. Yeah, I am zoomed on my face. There you go. Hopefully I'm going to be able to complete it fully. I've kind of set myself up here, pushed the car out a bit, kind of moved everything out the way. So I might need to move that fuel tank. Let me do that now. And yeah, might move some more stuff out of the way, but yeah, head, block, merge them together, car. So there we go. That is the plan for today. Not actually going to put it in the car today, but engine built is what my aim is for today. So hopefully it goes alright. Just want to show you guys this. It does need a final tidy up, but there's that one's oil pressure. If it'll focus. That one's oil pressure, oil temperature, water temperature, wideband, windows, light thing. These were going to be these, but I thought it was too far up. USB mainly for sat nav when I'm going to tracks. Launch control flat shift, that will be, and that is boost controller. And then here's that's the horn there. Wheel, but yeah, you guys can see everything is accessible. These are the fog lights here, fogs, and then this is the light up part for that. Hazard, obviously. Yeah, ECU's up there. That's it, guys. As for the engine, I swapped over the shims already. So this is what I did. These are the ones that I'm not using. Then I've changed them to these ones. So I'm going to pop these ones in. I've got some assembly lube here. So I'm going to lube up the cams and actually clean it all off and actually put them in properly. And then measure them. Hopefully it's good. If not, I have to take them back out, but I'm hoping it's all good. Parts. There you go. I'm going to carry on with this. It is almost 10 o'clock and yeah, let's go. Just to give you guys a little rundown, I've got my Haynes manual up there, and from what you guys saw last time, I've shimmed up these to basically as even as I could. I've got this, which I've written down intake, exhaust, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to measure it across. You want them like this, so they're basically completely opposite to here. I'm going to use my Tang Tools feeler blades. I'm going to go through and I'm going to measure each one, and I'm going to write down each one as I go. So I'm probably going to start here and do 3, 4, and then go along, figure out what I want. I was thinking for intake I want around 0.2, and then for exhaust I want about 0.3. So that's what I'm shooting for on these. So I'll figure out what I've got, and then I'll try to get as close as possible with the shims that I've got. Finished measuring them all, and this is what it came out to. So these two can stay the same. I need to add on all these ones that say 15. It only goes in increments of 5, but it's fine. I'll get it just to 2 on each of them, and then on that I need to get them to 3. The exhausts are really off, they're really quite tight. Apart from 5 and 6, just need 0.05, sorry. So there we go, that's how I'm doing it. And then once it's all shimmed up now, after this, I'll lube it up and go to actually put it together and see if it worked. Well, I need to work out if I have the right shims to be able to do that, but yeah, let's go.
But hey guys, you weren't expecting me, were you? So Mike is over there grinding the back shelf of the Mx5 to fit the roll cage. So he's been entrusted with that. I'm not really sure why Taylor's entrusted Mike with that, but you know.
Near the fuel tank as well.
Yeah, he's near the fuel tank as well, so you know. It's all gonna go really well. But he's grinding away. Taylor's in the garage at the moment. And Taylor's just doing, I think he's shimming the head, maybe doing some other head work and stuff, basically just engine work. And he's realised that we haven't actually got that much left to do to complete the build, sort of thing. All like sort of, the car is done by the looks of it. Like all the aero, half dash is done.
So
what have you done this morning?
well, Taylor put the panel thing in, and then I wired it up.
This panel.
Put the last cable ties underneath for to keep all the cables up.
So I'm not gonna lie, this half dash looks pretty sick.
So that is all done now, basically.
Like, that looks awesome. It actually looks really sort of like it's supposed to be like that kind of thing.
It's sick.
Like,
Sick.
you guys have actually done a really good job.
It works.
And that's what the wires up underneath.
Because of the
all
dash
cable
in
tied
two
up.
halves as well, it makes it look like it hasn't been cut.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
This whole fabric, that sort of like material vinyl thing comes off, and then you cut the plastic underneath. Happy Easter, guys.
Yeah, happy Easter. I'm just eating my ice cream. But yeah.
We're getting there. It's just hard because, and also it bounces there and flies that way and up and everywhere.
Yeah.
So just got to do that bit there, and then same the other side.
Fair enough. So yeah, we're cutting this bit off to fit the roll cage. Where is it being bolted to? Is it being bolted?
Box there, directly underneath.
There's 2 holes there.
And then back here. It was too close to this bit. There was a bit here that was coming out to around here. That was blocking it. And
right.
Then this bit for the back bit.
Okay.
Just makes it easier.
Cool. And then they've got the lines over this side. You can see the black line there.
That's where it needs to.
That's where it needs to be cut. On the other side, once Mike's finished this one.
We're getting there. I'm just getting hurt. Sparks are hitting me everywhere.
Aww.
Yeah.
We're gonna come in here and see what Taylor's doing. What you doing, Taylor?
Head stuff. Head stuff.
That's what he's doing. Head stuff.
Issue. I put it all together and that one. There's only one that didn't shim properly. The others all worked except that one. Because that's the thinnest shim I have, and it's still like the clearance is too tight. So I'm going to try sand it down. I've got some wet and dry there, so I'm going to lay the wet and dry down and try and sand it down and get a few thou off of it, and try and get it down. Just, I probably need to take 0.0. I think I need to take 0.05
Damn.
off. So it's not a lot, but yeah, that's the exhaust. Just going to check the intake now. The intake should be fine, but again,
it's all looking clean.
Yeah, once the head's done.
Look at it all. So how much have we got left to do? You were saying earlier you didn't think we had much left to do. Really?
In like now, engine build, that's like a day job. I can understand that's actually quite a lot.
Yeah.
Engine in, which is tomorrow, hopefully if we get the engine done, that's again like a day job. But all the rest of it isn't any day job. So there's intercooler left to mount, roll bar which we might actually be putting in today.
Right, should get it done. Once he's cut it, we'll get it done.
Yeah, oil cooler, brake ducts. I need to make the ducts for the radiator once the intercooler's on, and then roll the arches and put the wheels on. And that's about it. And then obviously wire up all the stuff. Oh, and the fuel pressure regulator. That's about it.
That's not too much.
It's not, considering how much I had to do before, like at the start.
Start of
everything.
Yeah.
Start this build. So
it helps.
It all works.
It helps that we you started, like, we ripped the engine out ages ago. and then you could get it all out and ready.
Yeah, I think it's all in the prep work. The fact that I took everything to engine stops to start off with, ordered all the bits, and I made sure like I've got pretty much
everything. Yeah.
So there's not really much that I haven't got, and anything I haven't got most of the time.
Oh yeah. Look at it. Everything's everywhere.
Yeah.
Can I continue
Looks sick.
studying now?
Yes.
Nearly finished.
Oh, look at him. Look at him.
I'm literally, look at how much I've got to do. Like, literally, to finish this side, I've just got to get rid of that.
Aww.
I'm just waiting
That's
for you,
cute.
just to get rid of that little
A
nip.
tiny little.
And then I can just clean it up and
Look,
what have you.
I could lean over from the driver's side while I'm driving on track.
While he's driving on track.
Adjust his
120 mile an hour, turning down his damper for the corner.
Yeah, just like leaning over.
Taylor fully just hit his head again.
Yeah.
I don't care.
He tried to style it out.
He did it earlier. He did it the other day when he was recording. You just see him go, "So Michael, what's going on?" And I'm just like, you hit your head.
Yeah, I see that. That's funny. We've taken the wheel nut spanner out. We've drilled one hole.
Pretty unfamiliar with what we're doing. To be fair.
This hole here for the ABS sensor. Is that ABS sensor? Yeah, it is. Yeah. ABS sensor for the roll cage because it doesn't line up because this was off a Mark II, and obviously Taylor's is a Mark 2.5, and we didn't think there'd be any difference, but apparently there is a difference with where the hole is on the back bracket. I'll show you. This hole here doesn't quite line up with where the hole is on the car originally. So yeah, we had to re-drill a hole into the back of the car so that would fit through, didn't we, Mike?
Yeah, just waiting for him to do the other side and then we can put it back on, drill the holes for them and we can bolt it down. It should be pretty simple.
And yeah, we've cut out, obviously we cut out this side and we've cut out the other side as well. We had to cut a little bit more off this edge here due to the fact that the roll bar was catching as we were putting it in, so we cut it a little bit more so that it would fit in easily. I was going to cut that off because it was just, yeah, messed up. So yeah, that's that really. We've not really done much else. Taylor's still trying to sand down. You still trying to sand down the shim to get it to 0.15.
Well, it's 3.1.
Oh,
Yeah, I need 3.15, 3.16. It's on 3.18 at the moment.
yeah, he's on 3.18 at the moment. He's been probably doing that for 20 minutes, and he's only gone down by 0.02. So it's taken quite a while to do that, to be fair. But yeah, that's a little update. We've progressed, just not as far as we probably should have by this point. But yeah, we'll carry on. We'll keep you guys updated. So the battery died, but yeah, we got a new battery. So I was showing you the roll bar. I was about to. Well, Mike gets in the way. Yeah, you tell me. New hoodies. Yeah, just like that. Repping the hoodies, unlike me, I'm not in the hoodie. But yeah. Yeah, so we've cut all the bolts. I'll go around my side because it's easier to show you. But right, so we drilled out all these. I'll put the nuts on the other side. Drilled out all these, as I was saying, but you drilled out all these holes for these bolts, and we put the plates on underneath here. You see those plates there, and what's lucky, I'm guessing the last guy had the same thing as well. You cut a little like circle out of this bracket, and it sort of hooks around the ABS sensor grommet, which pushes it up into here,
a little bit more for this because we drilled that hole ourselves because it was in the wrong place, like we said. So that pushes that up quite nicely, which is good there. And that's the 2 brackets underneath that it clamps down onto the body for the roll cage. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I like it. Taylor's not gonna hurt himself too badly if he rolls it, which hopefully he doesn't because he's a sick driver, yeah? He hopes. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Look who's turned up! Billy! Billy turned up.
Oh, you can. I can't see myself in the. I was like, I can't see anything.
Because the little fluffy thing.
It's just a screen, yeah.
Yeah. Billy turned up. So Billy's light. There we go. Billy turned up, and we've just fitted the. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, we just fitted the harnesses to the harness bar. All adjusted it all to mic. So when it was pulled like halfway down on the adjustments for the person who's sitting in the car, halfway down for Mike, and then adjusted it on the back so that it was basically a really skinny person could pull it all the way down, it'd be tight, and like a bigger person like Billy, who's tall, and that's probably just tall and a fat ass. Can also tighten it as well when it's all the way up. So, but it looks pretty decent. It's decent. There's the harnesses. Although you've already seen all the harnesses before, but let's just have them all in. Yeah, boy.
We have got all the engine parts out, ready to go. We have to clean the block off, make sure the oil galleries are nice and clean, so I'm just going to use loads of brake cleaner basically. Laid everything out, bearing, spark plugs, this, studs, pistons, rods, got pretty much everything laid out, all the sump stuff is there. Yeah, we've got everything.
Show them what that does. I think
this is basically, you put this in here, you put that on top, and then it pushes the piston rings together. It's like tapered, so it pushes the piston rings together as you're pushing it into the engine.
Hey.
Cool. Let's get going. Main thing I want to do is clean the block and then assemble the pistons and rods together.
Right, so guys, we're a little bit later on in the day, and Taylor has finished doing the shims on the shimming, all the head and stuff. He's now moved on to
assembling
rods and piston heads.
And these sexy pistons.
Oh, look at them.
Coated and like ceramic coated and the thingy coating on the sides.
Oh my god. Yeah. They're actually really nice.
So
they're just sexual.
I'm assembling those. Then I'm going to clean the block off. And then I'm going to insert it.
I'm going to insert just in there.
And that's what I'm going to do. I've got to put the rings on. I've checked the ring gap, and yeah, they've been pre-gapped by Flying Miata. So thank you.
Thumbs up to them.
And yeah, basically, that's what I have to do really. And I'm going to use ATF to clean out the balls, because that's apparently the best thing to use until the rag is completely clean. So once that's in, we get the crank in as well. So I need to get the crank in first, but I'm going to clean all the block up before I get the crank in. But clean the crank up, lay the crank in, tighten that down, and then I can also then put these on and torque those down.
So yeah,
that's the next step.
That's the next step.
These guys are cleaning those.
And me and Billy, I'll just take it over here. Me and Billy's been given the boring, monotonous, crappy job of taking all.
I've done that on every single fucking part.
It is terrible.
It's probably one of the worst jobs to
especially
do.
In these holes.
It's just.
But it's a process.
But yeah, he's taken all the sealant out of all of those holes.
Yeah. So it's alright. I mean,
but yeah, he's done quite well. And me was that's there. Cool. I have been sorting this out. So basically, this is a like baffle plate for the oil. Let's turn around because the lighting is terrible. It's a baffle plate for the oil. All those like marker pen marks is where we've had to make like the hole bigger, or we've had to make like the little inserts bigger with an angle grinder. Took an angle grinder to it, and just so it sit a bit more flush into the sump.
In here.
Yeah, all down
In this area here.
in that area there. So yeah, we need to make it slightly like some of the holes slightly bigger. So that's what I've been doing while Billy's been doing that, and Heather's over there, yeah, working hard.
Billy is taking me to Halfords to go and get a small torque wrench because I need a small torque wrench and probably a few other little bits. I'm also going to go to Tesco's quickly to buy Tamsin a birthday card because it's her birthday tomorrow and I haven't bought her a card. I'm sorry, Tamsin, if you're watching this. I told her I'd bought one already, but I haven't. So, there we go. I'm lastminute.com because I'm doing so much stuff. Yeah, me and Billy are going to go head off. I'm leaving these two in charge. So
You're leaving me in charge, really.
yeah. I'll let you fight it out.
We had a fight the other day
and see what happens.
Who won?
Yeah, you just about won the arm wrestling match. Okay, I'm gonna head off.
Arm wrestle. Oh, he wants to.
These guys want to show who's more of a man.
Ah, that just fucking cut me. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Fucking hell.
They're quite evenly matched.
Wow. Who's going beetroot? Come on, come on. Come on.
No!
Come on, Mike!
Oh no, come on, Mike! Oh, he's down! Connor is superior.
Do you know what I want to see?
You two, yeah,
because he is strong.
Let's do this.
He is strong.
Let's do this. He's fucking, mate. He's well strong.
He's well strong, so this is good.
I know.
Right, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Holy shit! Raw!
Animal. Reset.
Raw!
It's pretty fucking.
He's.
Wait, man, listen.
Wait, I'm trying to not hit my hand, that's the thing. Where's can I hold?
We just kind of put it on.
Just yeah, just hold the rim.
Don't hit my hand.
Go like more in the middle, so we're like actually across.
Yeah, and put your hand in the middle as well, like that. So like that. Yeah.
Where? Like
so just like that, yeah. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh
Mate,
shit!
Billy is a tank.
Oh, shit!
Although, look at this. I'm in his armpit.
Damn, Billy's a tank.
We just learned that Billy is an absolute
Animal. This guy. This guy.
he is going.
And he's going into the Navy as well, mate.
Yeah.
He's going in already.
Country's on a
Yeah.
UK now.
He's going in a tank. Fuck me. What's he gonna come out as?
I want to call out Sam for an arm wrestle as well.
Oh, oh, yeah. Mike.
No, but it's funny because of how hard it is for it to beat him.
Right.
Ready?
3, 2,
1.
Do you know what I mean?
So Taylor's gone to Halfords, as he said. Me and Mike decided that because Taylor really wanted the soundproofing off the centre of the tunnel and the transmission tunnel inside, we'd surprise him. Surprise is such a big surprise, but he just wanted it off, so we did it.
He was worried
I think
about
it
the
looks
neighbours.
alright. Yeah, he was worried more about the neighbours because of the noise and stuff. But we've been grinding today because they've gone out. So, because they keep moaning and they're, you know, shitty neighbours basically. Yeah, so we decided to do it. Yeah, it looks alright. We'll, you know, it's all scratched metal.
I have finished assembling the pistons and rods. What do you guys think? I think they look awesome. They look like they can handle some power now. There we go. Got my engine assembly loo there, gloves, ALP studs down there. Got the rings. So here are the rings. There's the top ring. So those are the rings there, and there's the engine. So I'm going to basically set the rings up, put the rings on here, Then we're going to clean all the engine, clean the crank, pop the crank in the engine, and then got the main caps there. We're going to pop the rods and pistons in the engine as well.
Guys, I finished my little oil baffle thing that goes in the sump. Billy is still
Making it pretty.
making it pretty. He's got most of it out, to be fair, I think.
Yeah, I got all the like all the rubber stuff out, but it's all this ingrained like dirt. It's just taking a little while to scrape off.
Yeah, let's take a look at that.
So just here, that was like really thick black. Like I don't know, it's like I think it's carbon build-up, but
Yeah.
it's quite smooth now and it's nice. But you can't go too Scotch-Brite. You can't go
Can't
too
go
hard.
too crazy.
So you have
But
to just-
yeah, no, it's looking.
It's getting there. I mean, I haven't done this yet, but
Yeah, still need to do that. But the rest of it looks clean, man.
yeah, little bits and bobs. But yeah.
Yeah, it's looking good. So yeah, Billy's doing that. Taylor's still over here, still doing engine faux chisel.
I'm gapping the rings.
He's
because-
gapping the rings.
Yeah, that's what you have to do.
You don't want to. You don't want your tips to touch.
You don't want your tips to touch, because when the tips touch, boom!
Boom.
Hey, Mikey!
That was a boring expensive. That was a
This guy's-
boring experience.
This guy just turned up.
Roast dinner with the grandparents.
Yeah.
So gapping rings basically goes like this.
earlier so that I could come out
You
straight
put
off.
the ring in
How'd you get?
like this. You can see the
Okay.
gap's quite tight, and then use the piston. You want to get it level, so I give it a bit of. So it's about level.
The pistons go out the other way, yeah?
And then
This
you want
guy.
to take this. So this is your top ring. So I've worked out that it needs about 0.4 to 0.5. So it's 0.42. So I'm going between going for a kind of 0.4. I'm going around maybe a little bit more, like a bit more free play, but not till it's 0.45. So obviously measure it. It's nowhere near right now. So that's, you can see how tight that is. That's super tight.
Yeah, look, you can see the tiny little gap. It's basically nothing.
So you take it out. Look at this. I've got this ring grinder. And you want to just pop it in.
Yeah, you grind that.
And grind away. And then once you've done that, take it back. Whoop. Back in.
Get it level.
Level this off. Level there. It's about level. And then we get 40 again. And yeah, still nowhere near. And then you just want to keep on doing that
Until
you're done. And then you do that with the top and bottom ring, and then you put them on. And I've got this little tool here that you put your piston rings in, and they go over the piston, so you don't need to walk them down. And there you go. And you set them at 180 to each other. So I put the top ring over there, and bottom ring over there. There you go. That's ready to feed in. So that's one down, and then
still got 3 more to do.
you do the rest of them.
And when's the drive?
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's do this. We turned around and Taylor was gone, and turned back around and Taylor's just sat in his car. He's just
It was weird not
he's having a little reminisce moment.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a little tear was shed.
Alton Park is the best park. Well, it's the best track I think in the UK. It's my favourite.
Put in the comments down below, guys. What's your favourite track? to go on. That is now currently putting in. This is your part here.
Main studs.
Yeah. I couldn't remember that's what they were called, that's why. I was like, shit, what are they called? Yeah, Taylor's putting those in. We're trying to source a small torque wrench because Taylor doesn't have one and Halford's wasn't open earlier. So Mike is currently on the phone over there trying to source a small torque wrench so we can torque these up to 10 newtonmeters, is it?
18.
18.
The spray bars on the bottom.
Oh. Yeah, trying to get one to torque up these spray bars on the bottom. We're gonna have to work hard tomorrow if we can't find one now.
I don't think there's a way around it. It has to be done tonight, even if we're here till fucking 1, 2.
The thing is though, because tomorrow we can't really actually go hard because it has to be all the stuff there has to be done properly.
Yeah, this is
you
the
can't
hard
rush
part.
it.
I'd rather spend 3-4 hours tonight doing that than
Yeah.
3-4 hours tomorrow doing that, because then it just pushes time.
Yeah, so
Then there's less help.
we're trying, but
we can't do anything until it's all all down and torqued up.
properly
What
done.
about Atkins?
But yeah, that's what's happening right now. So we've got a bit of a dilemma, but we're gonna power through it, aren't we, Taylor?
Hopefully. I hope so.
So guys, we sourced a torque wrench, and the guy is just turning up now with his sick Mark II Mx5. Here he is. Here he is. Look at this guy. This car is sick.
Just like,
This is the guy
Put
who's
it
the
here.
saviour.
yeah, shove it there for now. Saviour, but you might hate us at the same time.
No, it's alright.
Yeah, this guy.
Watching Formula 1 thinking,
This guy. This guy. Look at this guy. The hero.
what can I say?
The hero.
He was the hero.
He
We
was
had a
the
bit
hero.
of a problem. Basically,
We have had a
Taylor's
bit of a
garage is next to neighbours who are really moody.
Yeah.
So we wanted to get it done today, and about 5 minutes ago she knocks on the window and goes, "Can you go home?"
Yeah, she was like,
the
can,
only thing you've saved him is because you can come to it anyway. Because he
yeah.
it basically saved him going Halfords and he can start earning tomorrow.
Yeah, so guys, if you didn't hear that, basically this guy turned up to save the day with his torque wrench that we needed. It's like a small torque wrench, which was, I think he's got 8 to 25 newton meters, which is basically perfect for what we need, because we need a torque wrench that's we can do 18 newton meters. So that is basically perfect for what we need. But the only problem is now we thought we were going to be able to do it tonight, but we're not going to be able to do, because obviously, as you guys know, I don't know, well, obviously Taylor's definitely going to have said something about his annoying neighbours. But basically they come and knocked on the window. We were sat waiting for him to turn up. Come and knocked on the window and was just like, look, it's 10 o'clock, can you guys like go home? We weren't making any noise. At that point we weren't even doing any work, so we were just kind of sat there doing nothing. But unfortunately they've asked us to go home, so you know, Taylor doesn't really want to upset them and make any more problems for himself at the garage, so we're gonna go home.
Night. I shall catch you guys in the morning, and Michael will explain tomorrow.
I'll explain.
I'll have you. Yes, I'll explain.
You'll notice.
Like the video for the darkness. Comment about that light. Subscribe, and I shall catch you guys in the next one. Also, this guy's a legend.